I am, but you weren't there when that happened when Massacre possessed me. If only if I just haven't let my own negative feelings get ahead of me. Hey, listen, I won't blame you for what you did. Shit happens, and you have every right to it. You have every right to be pissed off. But attacking. Look, listen. Getting upset, getting pissed is one thing, but attacking a defenseless child is just. It's downright. It's downright. It's downright shitty.
I wonder if he's okay.
And if it weren't for you, if it weren't for you appearing in my head thanks to Massacre's possession, I wouldn't be talking with you right now, Lucifer. Yeah, that would explain why you were exposed to too much negative energy. You were practically being held captive by a puppet, being held captive by him. Yeah, that would be the case. I'm just not ready to go back until I'm fully healed from what happened.
Big brother?
You may want to turn around. Min?
Hi, big brother. It's
hi.
been a while, hasn't it?
It has. Where have you been? You've been in the apartment?
Yeah, and I've been where I usually am. The bakery and the apartment, though I haven't really seen you for months. I've been wondering where you've been.
I've been going through a bit of stuff lately.
Have you?
I have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I didn't know.
It's fine. I didn't. I was just going through a lot of turmoil from what happened.
What happened? You mean, why you haven't been back at the apartment?
That, and I have encountered an old enemy I have encountered an old enemy of mine.
An old enemy?
You may want to sit down for this.
Okay. I'll hear you out.
A while back, a friend of mine, out of corruption control, attacked my girlfriend, and when I noticed that, I lost myself, and the chaos emeralds appeared and sensed my negative emotions, and I just transformed into my demonic form and almost attacked my friend. But thankfully, a friend of his stopped me for continuing, and seeing what kind of damage I've caused, I just ran off, and I just felt guilty for what I did, and I should have just lash out with negative feelings. I was just protective of my girl. Sometimes.
And that's understandable. I mean, it is Tsubaki we're talking about, right?
I mean, that's true. I mean, I don't want to see her get hurt.
You wouldn't want her hurt.
Of course.
Jinx.
Of course I don't, but and mm, seeing that cute smile of yours and doesn't never cease to make me smile.
Mm. At least that's making you smile.
Yeah, but anyway, I left in the woods and I got possessed by this dude named Massacre the Destruction. He's known as the elemental.
That's a mouthful.
He is known as the elemental destroyer, and he is the progenitor of the destruction element, and he took possess of me in spirit form in order to control the powers that I've mastered over the years.
Oh. But, what's a progenitor?
It's basically a thing where a progenitor is like being passed down from parent to child, and they're the descendants of that said power, and they tend to keep that power from the next generation to the next.
So, kind of like an ancestry.
Yeah, ancestry.
Or an heirloom that you pass from one person to another in the family.
Yeah, ancestor. You get the picture. Anyway, I thought I was going to be trapped in like a caged animal, but Peace, along with her daughter Vicky, managed to save me from him, and I managed to send him back to his realm. He'll be trapped there for the rest of he'll be stuck there.
Well, that's good that the protector of Mobius and her daughter was able to help you.
Yeah. And I did meet Dragon, which he was an orange hedgehog.
Dragon, huh? I've heard of him too, but not necessarily in a good light. Or at least of late. I don't judge anybody on what they think, but I can't really make my own. I'd never met him, so.
Yeah, and after the whole possession thing, I just couldn't take it anymore. I just didn't want to cause any damage to anyone anymore. So
is that why you're out here?
Yes, and not only that, due to me being exposed to so much negative energy that I have acquired, an entity formed in my mind, and let's just say he is my dark, or basically a split personality of me.
Oh. I can imagine that hasn't been easy to adjust to.
Yeah, and I was talking with him while I was alone.
So that's why I heard you talking, but no one was really responding.
It was just my other personality talking.
That makes sense. I thought you were talking to some sort of random fish in this lake here.
I said I would be dumb enough to talk to a fish.
I don't know. With the stuff you can do, Superior, it wouldn't surprise me.
Still, it won't change.
Be like Aquaman.
Yeah, but still, it won't change the fact of what I did caused a lot of damage, and I can't repeat it.
Of course. As long as you learn from it, Superior, that's what matters. Because those who don't learn the history are failed to repeat it.
I've heard that.
I see it all the time in the history books I read.
I've heard that multiple times, and I managed to keep it.
Hmm.
But I'm just tired of getting. I just hate getting myself in trouble. Even though my power.
Well, sometimes that can't be helped.
My power is omniversal. I haven't talked about the search of my parents ever since they've gone missing.
I mean, I remember you talking about it and the whole reason why you were here from saying, other than the whole mental thing. But I'm still more than willing to help you with it. Once you feel comfortable to.
That's the thing. I'm immortal and you're not. Even if you have fire elemental energy, that's still. Even if you have fire elemental energy, that still will make up the fact that I might outlive you and the rest of those that I have met.
And that's just something I have to live with. That's why, I don't know. Yeah, I get it, and I can't live forever. But that doesn't mean that I can't support you as somebody who's my friend and a brother to me. Because you do mean a lot. And even though I have a limited time here on Mobius, I still want to at least help you find your parents.
But what if I don't find them?
What if you don't find them? Then you still have family and friends here. You're never truly alone. You know that.
I know.
You got me, you got Peace, you got this, I think, agey person you've mentioned a couple times.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of friends that I've heard you talk about.
I know.
And I'm sure they care about you just as much as I do.
I know.
It's okay. I know it's hard, but you just kind of have to tell yourself that sometimes. Even if you can't find them. It's kind of how I have to tell myself that every day. When I sometimes miss my caretaker.
Yeah. I guess my heart is just telling me that I just have to suck things up and bulk up or something like that.
It's not necessarily that you have to suck it up, it's just sometimes it's a hard thing to focus on. But you also have to realize that you're not always alone. You do have other support.
True. You know what? I'm getting tears in my eyes.
I could see that.
I just fear.
At least a little bit.
I'm just fearing of losing you guys. That's all. Can you blame me?
I understand. But you gotta have faith in us too.
I do. What else do you think I chose you as the multi-elemental progenitor of fire and inferno?
Multi-elemental progenitor? I thought it was the guardian.
It's a new thing I came up with. Because there's already elemental power in my world, so why not just call it multi-elemental progenitors?
I guess that makes sense. We don't exactly originate from your world, so I guess that makes more sense than a guardian.
Yeah. You still have that matter sizing ability, don't you?
Of course, but I can't really hold it for too long. I told you in Sabaki this.
I know. I was just wondering.
Or at least when becoming bigger. Being smaller, that's another story.
I know, I was just wondering. That's all. I was just curious.
Well, it's not like it's disappearing anytime soon anyway.
True. Still a size sifter.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been willing to take you to one of my realms in the elemental universe, and I never gotten the chance to take you there.
I've been wondering about that. You mentioned it last time when you took me to meet Tsubaki.
That's because
but never kind of got around to it.
I was busy searching for other multi-elemental progenitors who are worthy, and I mean, I'm still being patient about that. I don't want to rush things, but I'm just doing my job.
I understand, and I've been waiting very patiently.
Yeah, but there is a realm where all of firestorms, burning volcanoes, and all that stuff is from. Would you like me to take you to the Infernal Blazing realm?
Yes, please. I am quite curious.
Well, you better hold on to me, or in this case,
I can always just climb up into your quills.
Blue boy. It's not
the first time.
It's like I'm carrying a baby. I'm not ready to be a father yet.
Well, I'm not exactly a baby. I guess in your eyes I kinda am like a fetus, given my age.
You're still in your 20s. Late 20s?
Yeah, but you're like way older. You're like thousands of years old.
Well, I did gain my immortality in my mid-20s. Maybe
even still, I'm practically a baby to you in terms of age.
Maybe 25, 24, 25, 26 years old where I got it, but that besides the point.
Either way, you're still very, very old compared to me, and I'm practically a fetus to you.
Yeah, but I'm still young.
Yeah, that's what immortality is all about, you know? Or at least in story-wise.
Yeah. Anyway. Nuzzle.
Superior.
You know, I haven't
I missed you.
You know how long I haven't spoken to you after the whole incident.
I know. I missed you too.
I said the same thing as you did.
Well, you should have said Jinx. Because I'm gonna say Jinx again. Now you owe me 2 sodas.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's how Jinx works. Unless if you'd rather me punch you. But I don't think you want that.
Fine, I'll get you 2 sodas.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just climb up on your shoulder here. And there we go. Don't throw me off.
If I can see you.
Well, I'm on your shoulder. It's a little hard to see me here.
You're You're not
I can do
wrong.
this. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay. Relax. Anyway, let's go. Here we are.
Whoa. What is this place, big brother?
These are the elemental realms.
The elemental realms?
Yes.
Hmm.
Essentially, every realm was all of these realms were created by my creator/mentor.
Oh, I see.
Yep, they've been around for millions of years, and they're still intact to this day.
That's crazy, but also really cool.
Yep. Anyway,
Hmm?
let's see what we got. We got the time. We got the temporal space realm, the water
That
realm,
doesn't seem right.
the nature realm, and there's my home realm. The shining.
And that's the light realm?
The shining light realm. But
Oh.
since you don't have any light energy, I believe I'm the only one who could go in there.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want you to handle too much. I don't want you to handle too much elemental energy now.
Right. Don't want to overload it.
Yeah, but here, this is the fire realm. Follow me.
So, in a way, this is my realm?
Yes, this will be your personal realm.
Wow. And I thought getting my own room was exciting.
Be amazed.
Wow.
Welcome.
It's really pretty.
Welcome to the Inferno Blazing Realm. Make yourself
I can see why it's called Inferno Blazing.
Mikasa as your house.
You mean Mikasa es su casa?
Sí.
Habla español pequeño.
Yeah. This is the blazing, not blazing, Inferno Blazing.
The Inferno Blazing?
Yes. Since you wield the Fire Emerald, this will be your personal realm.
I see. Speaking of.
Oh, you still have it.
Oh yeah. You told me to take good care of it. So I have.
Excellent. If you haven't gotten it with you, I would have been dead. Because my creator is very strict.
Well, you have been very upset.
I know.
Here.
I've been through a lot.
I've been taking good care of it. Don't worry.
It's still in great condition. But have you at least absorbed its power? Even though I chose you as the multi-elemental progenitor, as fire and inferno. That's a mouthful.
I don't really know if I have or not.
Well, since we're in here, this will be your first time. So here, let's say this. I'll give it back to you, and once I say the ritual, the fire emerald will transfer its power within you, and you'll be. Once you say, I call upon the powers of fire and inferno. The Fire Emerald will respond and absorb its power into you, making your abilities stronger in this realm.
Oh, okay. I think
Right, once you start raising your hands, you say the words and the fire emerald will respond.
Okay.
Alright.
So I just raise my hands
Raise your
like
hand,
that?
Raise your hands all the way up and say the line.
Okay. What was it again?
I call upon the powers of fire and inferno.
Okay. I call upon the powers of fire and inferno. Huh?
The fire emerald is responding. It's transferring It's transferring its power within you.
It feels much more hot than it did before.
That's because you were made to be the progenitor of that emerald.
I was made? Wasn't I chosen?
Well, that and you were chosen to be that progenitor of the emerald. Since I noticed you had fire energy since I know you can manipulate fire and matter.
I don't know how the matter manipulation would affect the elemental thing of fire and inferno, but I could see with fire manipulation.
Good. You're learning.
I'm trying anyway. Hopefully, the more I interact with it, the better.
I don't want you to master it quickly because it will take either months or years to master it.
And I understand that. I know it's not easy. I mean, I remember when you and Sabaki were talking about how long it took for you two to master your elements. It wouldn't make sense for me to be a master so quickly.
Yeah. Ever since the whole massacre fight, I've been a bit distant. I've been pretty distant and haven't talked about the whole multi-elemental progenitor thing. And it's because I've been talking with because when I was alone in that lake, I was talking with him.
Superior?
That would be me.
You
were expecting me to be that destructive deity massacre, right?
Maybe.
Well, be grateful that I'm not. I am a split personality of your big brother, and I go by Lucifer.
Lucifer?
Yes.
Huh. Ironic. I'm talking with somebody inside an inferno.
I can tell that the boy.
With that name?
I can tell that the boy has quite a fascinating sibling relationship with you.
I would say your assumption would be right, Lucifer.
Yeah. But Superior has been through a lot, and you were definitely willing to help him out with this whole massacre situation ever since he possessed him. And I will say this, choosing you as the progenitor of Fire and Inferno, well, he did make a very good choice.
You think so?
Knowing him, he noticed that you have the ability to change sizes with matter, and you can possess fire manipulation, or in this case, pyrokinesis.
You're definitely his split personality, alright.
All thanks to the negative energy. But I won't be here for much longer, since he wants to come back into his consciousness, so I'll bring him back.
Thank you, and until we ever talk again, Lucifer. Do be careful now.
I tolerate your enthusiasm for Superior. Farewell. That was Lucifer talking.
I kind of guessed.
And let's just say, at least he's not overly pissed.
No, he just seems a little sour, like a grape.
I wouldn't insult him, but he does tolerate you, so you're good.
Oh no, I'm not insulting him. I'm just saying he's just a little sour.
Yeah, but he's the negative energy of my mind, so you have to get used to it.
It makes sense why he's a little sour.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, anyway. Would you call this realm your other home? Even though there's a lot of fire, volcanoes, and lava rivers, and hot magma and all that jazz.
It just seems unusual at first, but I'm sure the more I come here, the more I get accustomed to it.
Excellent. But enough about that. Since you absorbed the Fire Emerald's power, let's say we spar for old time's sake.
I would like that.
But
no cheating this time. No changing the rules while we're fighting this time.
How did you know? Oh wait.
You did that to me once before.
Wait, how about I make things fair, just in case. I'll be small, and I'll be small. You be big. I'll be small. You be the big one. And once I switch back, I'll transform into my associated form, and you can go into your flames of hope. What do you say? No cheating.
How about?
No cheating this time.
If I may.
What?
I'd rather you stay in your original form. Because that's not your original size. Is it not?
I'm a size shifter. I can change sizes.
I know. But at the same time, if you're truly testing my ability with a spar, I feel like it wouldn't be fair if it's at the same height.
Oh. You're no fun.
I mean, if you want me to squish you like a grape, I'm not gonna stop you.
Fine. I was just being creative.
I'd rather we fight on our own terms, our own sizes. Though, if you want to switch to your elemental fire form, and I switch to the flames of hope, I'm more than ready to agree to that.
Very well. Nothing else I can do at this point, but whatever. I'm not gonna ruin this.
And in the end, May the best fighter do their best.
Alright. If you switch into a giant size, don't expect me to hold back on you.
I will give you my scout's honor, even though I'm not really a scout. I will not switch my size, nor will you. We will stay to our respective sizes.
Again, no fun. But whatever.
It's called being honorable, not being a cheater pumpkin eater like last time.
I wasn't Okay, you got me there, but that
You kept changing the rules as we were fighting. How is that fair?
You have to admit you were changing the rules. I didn't
changing the rules?
I didn't know. I was just doing it for fun, you know. That's not what she said.
Well, there's a difference between that, though. You said originally we were going to stick to fire, and then all this other stuff happened. You have to stick to your word, Superior.
Oh, my parents.
That's how people trust you.
My parents didn't raise me to be a cheater.
Then don't cheat, you goof.
Okay, fine. No more fucking around. And don't expect me to hold back.
Well, I don't expect you to. But you wouldn't expect the same thing from me either.
Same old moon. Always concerned.
Well, I haven't changed too terribly much.
With my heavenly form mixed with my angelic form, I can finally mix forms and become even more powerful. I've managed to unlock my heavenly form since I tapped further into my light element. And thanks to that, I am now fully an angel.
I can kind of see that. Based off of your aura alone.
Yeah. But
It's
anyway,
pure light.
Now if you're done talking, let's get it over with.
Alright. But I do have one thing to say.
What?
Tag, you're it.
What? I'm not playing tag.
You're home. Nice try.
Your speed is still there. Well, why didn't I think of
Well,
that?
it hasn't changed a bit, has it?
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
So, come on, step it up, why don't you?
Fine, I'll use my own speed.
What? Well, he definitely stepped it up. And I'm starting to sound like wind. Great. Oh, you want me to come over there?
Show me your
Technically, you haven't tagged me yet.
tag. You're it. Now show me your firepower.
Okay. Alright. Flame ball. Yeah, I figured as much.
You gotta try.
At least it was better.
You gotta try harder. Again, tapping into the true power of the fire element. when you're tapped into the true power of your fire element, it will be even stronger. Try to use some stronger attacks. Maybe that will work.
Okay. Okay. Flame, tornado, inferno.
Whoa there, bunny rabbit. You almost got me there.
See, it has gotten better.
Not good enough. Fiery Inferno Blast.
Punch it. That was close.
Spewing out a fire blast in my mouth was amazing. Fire. It's my second strongest move.
And somehow I was able to at least deflect some of that off with my flame shield. Had I used it normally, it probably would have just broken within 5 seconds or so.
Well, too bad you didn't absorb it.
I can do that?
I shouldn't have said that.
I could have absorbed it. And you didn't tell me. Superior? Superior?
There are some things I've missed, but you can absorb.
Clearly.
Yes, there are some things I've missed, but you can reflect, detect, and absorb it. Since fire doesn't affect you anyway.
Superior? That's important information I could have known before our first fight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just still. I'm sorry. I just you know, you were.
Hey.
You know.
Hey, it's okay. Mirror. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I wish I'd known that sooner.
I was just too caught up. I was just too caught up.
It's okay. Oh, and Superior?
What?
Flame Blast.
Ah! How did you fall for that? It was just a distraction, Lucifer. Leave me alone. That was a lucky shot. You hear me? That was a lucky shot.
Don't hate the player. Just hate the game.
All right, you snarky rabbit. If you think you can stop me, try transforming into that flames of hope you've been telling me about.
You've seen it before, remember? What?
Yes, but I want to see its
if
true.
You're in some
but I want to see its true power.
As you wish.
Don't hold back on me. You got that?
I never planned on holding back on you in the first place. Why should that change?
Because maybe in some occasions that you're too puny and very weak.
That's a funny story. So, you may want to look behind you.
Well, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that again.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Not even if there's a giant flame that looks like Tsubaki right behind you, and you're missing out on it?
Not even that. Not even that can stop. Not even that can stop me. I know your little mind game.
Uh-huh. You're really missing it. It's looking very pretty.
Fine, I'll look.
See? I told you. Isn't it pretty?
Yes. Why do you want me to turn around?
Oh, no reason. Flame cannon.
Yikes! Again distracting me for the second time.
To be fair, I wanted you to see it. Plus, the whole transformation stuff looks really gross. So, it was better you looked that way.
I mean, when I first saw it, it wasn't very gross. How?
Because that wasn't the full form of the Flames of Hope. That was only part of it.
You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Let's just get this started. I'm gonna go full power and you better not hold back. Got that?
As you wish.
This is my full angelic transformation power. Now come on, Mrs. Flames of Hope, show me what you got.
Alright. Flame dash.
Same old speed, same old.
Oh yeah? How's this? Infernal kick.
Where do you go? Oh, there you are.
Down below. Boing. Oh. Oh, crumbs.
I got you by the leg. Nope.
Oops. Guess I probably shouldn't get so cocky. Like someone I know.
Cocky will be a mistake. Tap into your true power of your fire element.
I'm trying. I really am.
Try harder. Dig deep. Transform with it. Absorb the fire emerald's power and show me that you are worthy to be the progenitor of fire and inferno.
Alright. You got it. Volcanic flare.
Oh! That stung me a little 3 times. Make that 5. There's the power I've wanted to see. Sabaki would be proud.
You think so?
If she were here, she would be jumping for joy.
She wouldn't. Would she?
Yeah.
Question. Is it normal to feel a little dizzy whenever you absorb a mental power?
Well, not for me, because I've already mastered all of my elements. Why?
I mean, the first time I'm feeling a little woozy.
Are you No! Min, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just really hard to stand right now.
Oh, you've warned me this would happen. I didn't listen.
I'm sorry.
It's
I should have
okay.
stopped when I should.
It's okay. At least you've tapped into its true power. I'm proud of you for that one.
Thank you.
You know what?
Let me see if I can just get up.
Get up. Get up. Get. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good. I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
Well, please don't. I don't want the realms to be damaged.
Right.
Well, we're done training for today, but you still have a lot to learn before you master its power.
I'll have to see if I can do some more stamina training. That way, things like this don't keep happening. And that's gonna take a little bit. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Let me switch back.
Thank you for helping me up.
No problem. You've truly unlocked the Fire Emerald's power, but you need to add more stamina in your system. Again,
That'll come with practice.
Again, you didn't warn me about the whole not lasting too long thing, and maybe you mixing your matter with the Fire Emerald's power wasn't the best idea. So I'm just glad that you didn't do that.
Well, I don't know about that, and it's probably something that will take a while to adjust to. Kind of like you and your chaos energy. Right?
Oh, right. I haven't used a single chaos flame or something like that.
That's okay.
I guess I just didn't want it to go to waste because I am this close to mastering chaos energy.
Right. But I was just using that as a comparison. And with you and the chaos energy, it's just like me and the flame elemental emerald. It's gonna take time for it to absorb and function the way it does for you.
I guess that's true.
For now, may I ask you something?
Anything. What is it?
Could you please help me get home? I still feel really woozy.
Oh yeah, you're still getting used to this. But for now, let's walk. I'll walk with you in this size. Just this once.
Okay.
Because I definitely feel bad.
Okay.
Plus, I'm like your height now. I used to be like this when I was just a little infant.
Well, yeah, you're really big. It makes sense.
Let me see if I can carry you along. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Still works. Thank you, elemental strength.
And hop.
Oh. Hey. you little goober, you. Okay.
I may be a little goober, but I'm your little sister.
I know.
I gotta be a goober sometimes. Part of the contract.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before you throw up. I don't want that.
Yeah. Either I barf on the realm or I barf on you. You don't want either or.
If I did, I would have to clean this realm, even though it will take 30 seconds. It will take 30 seconds for it to be cleaned.
Well, your clothes, that's another story. We'd have to run it through the laundry.
I mean, I've worn the same clothes all day. I gotta at least try to wear something different.
Well, thankfully, you're not being vomited on yet.
Yeah. But one day I will go back to my realm and see what's going on. Because ever since I left this universe 8 months ago, I just haven't been going back. I just haven't been going back to my original duties.
Well, maybe someday you will. And I'm sure I would like you back.
Yeah, again, it's been a while.
Nah, you stop talking.
Let's just go home, okay?